Hi everyone, just coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube, just trying to figure out my YouTube. So hi, I've already got people watching from YouTube. I've got 2, I believe. So just bear with me, here we go. Just gonna start my live on Facebook. Okay. Hi everyone. Okay, so now I'm coming to you on Facebook and YouTube. The angle's a little strange. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Hi everyone. So I'm Rhonda. I'm a psychic medium based in Sydney, Australia. I'm coming to you for my regular weekly live session where I answer just a snapshot reading per person. I'm just going to type my website here. Hi Maria, thanks for watching. Okay, so I basically just answer a quick sort of snapshot reading per person. What I'm doing tonight, it's 7:00 in Australia now. What I do is I normally just do a weekly sort of 1 hour live. But what I'm actually doing after this is I'm going to do a quick half an hour live on ptvaustralia.com.au. So if you have a look on Facebook, have a look at the Facebook group or Facebook page PTV Australia, and you'll see me do a live. What I might even do is just keep my YouTube just recording while I do that, but it just means I'll only be able to answer the questions on YouTube for this first hour. Hi Chrissy, thanks for watching. Okay, so it looks like I've got some questions on YouTube already, so you're nice and quick. So let everyone, if you can let me know where you're watching from in the world as well, that would be wonderful. Thank you. I'm always fascinated to see where people are watching from. All right, so Princess Aya said, "Is my husband having an affair with someone?" I'm feeling a no. I'm feeling like your husband's very scatty in his thoughts. He's not very sort of grounded at the moment. So if that's that's what you're picking up on, but I did get a no to that. Okay, Honeybee's asked something and she's laughing. Will my brother pay for my new phone? No, I'm not getting that he will. And when? I'm just feeling like your brother's full of hot air, like he's full of empty promises, but the person he lets himself down the most is you. Sorry, the person he lets down the most is himself. So it's kind of like he says he's going to do lots, but he doesn't always do it. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like there'll be some payment or consideration for that phone. So, whatever he's promised, just hold him accountable to it. Hi, Vanessa. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. I'm, for those of you who are following PTV Australia, you know I'm on PTV Australia, not PIN 9897. I'm doing a quick live after this as well. So I'm doing this from 7 to 8, and I'm doing the live at 8:30 at 8 o'clock till 8:30. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to Facebook. I've got some Facebook questions. Hi, Maria. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Nicole. Nicole has said, "Hope you're doing well. What can you see for me after I finish my diploma in clinical hypnotherapy, please and thank you?" I'm feeling like, I mean, it's obviously with COVID and everything. I'm feeling like you'll sort of like almost do scripts, or like you'll do. I'm feeling like you'll reach people in their own home, and I'm not seeing you going to people's home. Like there'll be some way of online practice. There is a Facebook group. I can't think of what it is, but there was a Facebook group where there was a guy actually teaching that and teaching people to do sort of home scripts. And but I feel like you'll be doing it more clinically. But there'll be some, or whether you sort of have a one-on-one session, but you follow them up on home. I can see you doing your own sort of doing practice your own way is what I'm feeling. So I can see you getting work, and I feel like you'll enjoy it. But there's also kind of a bit of a spiritual take on that, whether you do, inner child work or or sort of past life regressions or something like that. There'll be something like that. There's a really interesting man called Paul Williamson. I literally just brought his books on Sunday. He's written a new book called The Division that talks about sort of the awareness of what's going on with the planet and Mother Earth and people who care and people who don't. But he's absolutely fascinating. His website is Soul Hypnotherapy. But have a look at him and maybe even connect with him and ask him what he recommends. He's just let him know that I've suggested you contact him. But he would be a good person to sort of see what's going on in the industry. Okay, all right. So I'm going to go back to YouTube. So that was just one question on Facebook. All right. So AP has said, "Hi Rhonda, can I please get your insight into my job next year?" Okay, I'm feeling change, AP, actually. I'm feeling and tuning into that, I felt like I was about to burp, as in it kind of feels like a clearing energy. Yeah, I'm just feeling like sort of AP a bit sort of declutter your mind, like write down what you think you want to do, because I feel like you're modifying what you want to do to what's out there, but you're not actually doing yourself any favors by doing that. So write down what you want to do, and before you check, and then decide if that makes sense. So I just feel like listen more to your inner voice when you're deciding about the job, and there is a bit of sort of clearing out to do with this change. But I feel like this time next year you'll be a lot happier and a lot more stable, more settled, is what I'm feeling. Okay, Rainbow said, "Will I be able to go to my friend's wedding?" Well, I'm actually feeling a no to that, Rainbow, which is awful. I'm feeling like the wedding's going to be different to what you expect anyway. But I feel like there'll be like a virtual party or something like that. There'll be some like you'll each have your drink kind of thing. So that's nice. All right. So Vanessa has asked for a general reading. All right. I'm not picking up anything actually. Tuning into energy, I've just got a sore head. I don't know what that's about, and I'm feeling cold. Um, what I'm feeling is whatever's playing over in your mind. So whatever you're thinking about, and then thinking about again, and thinking about again, is the feeling of it's leaving you cold. So you've got to sort of sort that out, and there's a bit of muscular tension between your shoulder blades. So you've got to actually. Okay, so you've got to actually sort of address that, so it's not leaving you feeling as cold, Vanessa. Okay, so the card I pulled for that was the Warrior. So whatever that situation is that you keep thinking about, it's giving you a headache. You've got to resolve it. You've got to tackle it. I feel more head on and just clear that energy. Okay, Vanessa. So the card I pulled is the Warrior. You will have to deal quickly and decisively with challenging people and situations. Force yourself to. Basically, true love requires bravery. Without it, love is slavery. Fulfill your needs. Speak honestly. Direct and forcefully, you must be. Challenge life with open arms. Fear not losing. Love sweet charms. I don't feel like that's about one person in particular. It feels more like a person and a situation. But yeah, I feel like tackle it head on, Vanessa. So stop feeling the cold feeling. All right, thank you. Sometimes I said, does my husband check my phone? I feel like a no. Oh, Hastings, thank you. So let me know where you're watching from, guys. All right, so I'm just going to have a look. So I'm coming to you. So I'm Rhonda Kelly, psychic medium from Sydney, Australia. My website is rhondasreadings.com. Thank you, everyone, so much for all the people who've contacted me with testimonials and emailed me and all the rest of it. Really appreciate it. I'm redoing my testimonial section on my website, so hopefully it's a bit clearer. so many of them, I've just putting them in categories. I'm on Facebook tonight on my Facebook group, my Facebook channel. My Facebook page is now called Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly. So my Facebook old group was Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. My YouTube channel is Rhonda's Readings, also coming to you on that. I'm also on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic and Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly or Rhonda's Readings. All right, so just going to answer the next Facebook one. Hi, Rhonda Kelly, says Hardy. Is there any message from the spirit world for me, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm feeling you've got to walk before you run, Hardy. Although you want to run and you want to sprint. It's kind of like you've got. I know you want to. You want the pace to change and you want it to be quicker, and that's actually going to happen. That's the end result. But I'm feeling like enjoy the calmness while you've got it, because you're going to be way busier than you expected. So just enjoy the calmness now that you've got it, even if you want to have a nap or something like that, have a nap. That's what I'm feeling. Just enjoy things as they are for now. Thanks, Nicole. Hi, Amanda. Amanda would like a card. Alrighty. Actually, I'm going to pull. I've got just hold one of the other decks. Also got okay, so this one came at me before. So I've been told to pull out two. So this one, Amanda, is empowerment. I recognise and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. It's kind of like I'm feeling like you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from Spirit, Amanda. The other card I pulled was flow. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. I feel like there's a bit of a blockage with sort of money and progress, and you kind of got to listen, not sort of listen to everyone else, but really, really sort of go with your own flow and go at your own pace is what I'm feeling. So you kind of got to take a bit of a back step and not take on board so much of other people's energy, but really do what you need to do, Amanda, at the time you need to, because I feel like you're in the right time and you're making the right decisions when you need to, is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, thanks, Hardy. Sorry, you're enjoying it and you've been taking naps. Thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to YouTube. I've had some more questions. Felix would like a reading. So it's just one question per person as well, guys. And there's no guarantee of me doing your reading. It's just you're just taking luck by attending. If you do want a guaranteed reading, if you want me to do that at the start of the video, then it's $5 into my PayPal account. But otherwise, just take your chances. Okay, yeah, okay. So Felix has asked why he keeps dreaming of mosquitoes and dragonflies. I'm feeling like it's to do with change with you, and my head just feels itchy tuning into that energy. It's almost like, when you sort of you're excited because you've got new ideas and your head sometimes feels hot, or your sort of head feels like it's growing. And I don't mean that to be smart, but it's that sort of energetic feeling like you're evolving and you're changing. I feel like you're getting dreams of sort of like the mosquitoes turning into butterflies, like something almost like lots of energy around your ideas turning into something beautiful. So I'm feeling that's about sort of evolving and changing for you, Felix. And it's kind of like an idea you've had that's been in the back of your mind, but you've done nothing about it. But I actually feel like it's time to take action, time to educate yourself and empower yourself to take action, I feel. Yeah, so interesting reading. Thanks for that, Felix. Okay, Butterfly D has said, hello, do my guides have any messages for me about the rest of the year? I'm being told, Butterfly, take it easy. You can be quite hard on yourself. There's also a male energy around you, Butterfly, who can be a bit sort of too persuasive, but you've got to sort of listen to yourself and do what you need to do at the time you need to do it. So I'm getting a lot of similar sort of messages tonight. Okay. Oh, thanks, Amanda. That made sense. Good. Thank you. Okay, Charlie on Facebook has said, hello, can I please have a reading? Okay, so I'm going to pick out a card for you, Charlie. I feel like you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, really, and there's a lot of sort of energy. It actually feels like a younger girl. I don't know whether it's a daughter or a niece. There's a younger girl around you who's um, quite sort of independent or forward thinking for her age. And I feel like she says things to you that seem quite profound. You think, wow, you've really given that a thought. But I don't feel like she completely understands it. But you've got to sort of, I just feel take a bit of TLC with her to, so that she's not discouraged because she's very forward thinking. But you've got to allow her to speak her mind and then put it in perspective for her. Okay, the card I pulled for you and your connection with this girl is receptivity. I'm opening my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve because I feel like you will be pleasantly surprised by her, but you've just got to allow her to sort of learn and grow. All right, thank you, Charlie. Thanks, Amanda and Hardy, for that confirmation. Okay, so that's all the questions on Facebook, I believe. I'm going to go back to YouTube. All right, so hi, Yasmin. Any guidance from Spirit tonight? Thanks. I'm just being told, Yasmin, be kind to yourself. Like you're beautiful enough. You're like you're healthy. You're beautiful enough. Is what I'm being told. It's something about I don't know whether you've got friends around you that are very kind of like obsessed with makeup and their appearance and that sort of thing, and you're feeling a lot of sort of peer pressure, Yasmin. But I just am being told that you're beautiful enough. Billy J has said, "Do you see me receiving any money within remaining months of 2020?" I got told no, but it will be close. So perhaps that means I was just going to put my spin on it and say perhaps that means December, but I just got told no, but it'll make sense to you. Okay, so MA has said, thanks, AP. Which should I invest my money in, buying a phone or doing the course? Buying the phone. I've got a better feeling to doing the course, MA. Okay, hi Bianca. Will I receive a positive result on tomorrow's test? I'm feeling a yes. Yeah, so good luck with that tomorrow. Okay, Davey has said, what will help me lose weight? Should I go for cardio or slow workouts? Would be better. I'm being told slow workouts. I feel like you've got to be gentle. I'm just being told be gentle. Night Angle has said, what do you see remaining months of 2020 for me? I'm feeling it's going to be quite interesting around communications and relationships with you, Night Angle. I'm feeling like personal growth, but in the ways you don't think about, which actually means that it's for your awareness and your growth. So there's going to be interesting sort of family dynamics and friendships sort of thing. It's kind of like you've had a break and everything's changed, and you're going to reassess your behaviors, Night Angle, and see what serves you best and what doesn't. Queen G said, if I launch a podcast in 2021, I'm thinking of doing the same thing. Will it be useful for people and monetized too? I got a yes to both, but I feel like it'll be more useful to people. Like you're going to get more value out of than money. Yeah, is that's what I'm feeling. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. You're going to channel your inner Xena. Yeah, I used to watch Xena the Warrior Princess. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Okay, so I'll head back to Facebook. So coming to you from my Facebook group, my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. Okay, Joy K has said, is there a romantic interest between myself and the young male I already know and have spoken to recently? I'm feeling a yes. Yeah, definitely known to you. And I feel that connection it can go sort of either way, but you're in control of that. Okay, tuning into it doesn't feel like your energy, Joy, but tuning into his energy, I just feel really, really tired. Um, there's almost a feeling of, to the point of exhaustion. So this, um, yeah, I'm feeling like ask him about the changes in his life. I feel like he's had to make changes to have a better work-life balance because he's sort of basically reached a point of exhaustion is what I'm feeling. Um, so yeah, he's an interesting guy. I'm just feeling like, why I'm picking up on that, it's, sort of like energetically, it's not, I feel like energetically he's not gonna perhaps match your energy, or there's gonna be not willing resistance, but sort of resistance in what he can offer at the time. So, I just feel like there'll be an interesting conversation about that, but I do feel an interesting connection with you. I feel like you'll both, learn a lot from each other. Alright, thank you for that, Joy. Thanks for waiting so patiently. Okay, so, just gonna head back to YouTube. So please like my YouTube video, please subscribe, please share with your friends on Facebook, please host a watch party. I've still got that competition. If you share my new page, you're going to the draw to win a 20-minute reading with me. So please do that, and actually comment below the post I made, comment that you've actually done that as well. Okay, so back to Fair May. Will the person I'm currently thinking about help me in what I want to achieve? Okay, I'm getting that they will help you, but it won't be in what you want to achieve because their thoughts on what you want to achieve or what you're capable of achieving are different than yours. So even if you, I feel like this person is very, I'm getting a female energy. She's very sort of fixed in. It's kind of like she would walk into a workplace or a situation and be very fixed about how things are and be really unreceptive to changing that. So I feel like she's got in her mind what you're going to do with your life, what role you've got, all the rest of it, and she'll sort of help you, but there's sort of limitations on what she can offer you to help. So I feel like take that help until you don't feel it's serving you any higher good, is what I'm feeling. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you, beautiful Luna. You've let me know you're from California. So thank you so much for letting me know where you're watching from. Because I do see my analytics from YouTube, and it's fascinating seeing where people are watching from. I think, wow, that's fascinating. Okay, so can I get a general love or spirit message for September? Thanks, please. Okay, you've got someone in your energy around love, and I feel like my mispronunciation of things was tuning into their energy because I feel like you're a really good communicator, Luna. Um, Something interesting about the way they communicate. Um, so I'm feeling like they sort of like would almost like have a sentence but substitute one word, and you know what that means, but there's almost a bit of spoken dyslexia, if there's such a thing. So that's what I'm feeling. It's a little kind of strange. So that's what I'm feeling about the love interest in your energy. Um, yeah. So I feel like the spirit message is basically helping this person communicate and grow. And that's what I'm feeling for the rest of the month. But I'm getting September, October actually. I also do, so as well as doing private readings, just contact me directly if you want private reading. I'm also on Purple Ocean. So that's an American service where you basically you can do live video calls, live chats, sort of 3-minute readings kind of thing. And I'm also, as you know, I'm on PTV Australia as well. So I'll be doing a live after this for PTV Australia, and then I'll be logged in to the PTV channel as well. And for the very, very exciting news, I can announce it because I saw it today. PTV Australia are actually advertising on Channel 10 in Australia. So Channel 10 and 10 peach, and I think there's another one. So it's an absolute beautiful commercial. So we're going to be advertising for all of this month of September. So have a look out. If you can see it, record it. That'll be great. Because I tried to record it today and I just, sort of went halfway. But yeah, it's really exciting. So please be patient if you're looking at phoning one of the psychics, either myself, I'm on 9897, or one of the other ones, because we do, we will be busy with this advertising as well. All right, hi, just going back to Facebook. Hi, Janine. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Gwenny. Oh, little frog, I love it, Gwenny. Hi, Vicky. What is coming up for me? Okay, please. Okay, I'm feeling like your health is, and Mark's health's a lot better than when I tuned into you last week. So whatever you've been doing, sort of like slowing the pace a bit, has been good for you. I'm feeling like you've been cleaning up or something. I don't know whether you've had a rubbish day, or something like that. I'm feeling like you've been cleaning up. What I'm feeling is, when you do that clean up, like, there's been talks about it. So you've done a little bit, but there's talks about doing more of it, Vicky. I'm feeling like when you do that, take the emotion out of it. So there's things that you literally don't need. The things that are important to you and sentimental, of course, keep them. But I feel like things that you get a bit annoyed by, so it's sort of draining your energy. Take the emotion out and just throw it out, is what I'm feeling. Thank you, Vicky. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, so just going to head back to YouTube. So please share my Facebook Live. You can host watch parties. Same with YouTube. Please share the vlog with the live with your friends. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and like. And check out my other YouTube content as well. Today I released a part of my Spirit Animals playlist. I talked about the turtle. So the turtle basically has a connection with Mother Earth. But yeah, it was beautiful. I visited a friend and recorded 3 vlogs with her. So I didn't realise she had a turtle. Okay, so KP on YouTube had a really strange dream. Does that mean anything for me? Any message? Okay, yeah, I feel like it's to do with your awareness. And what I'm being told, I'm basically just, my eyes just went blurry. What I'm being shown is it's something right in front of you that you're not aware of. And it's to do with other people as well. It's other people, and I don't know whether you've just moved, Kay, or there's been someone around you who's just moved. It's to do with sort of movement, like a person who's had a lot of movement, or they've literally moved, or they've had a lot of change, and your sort of interaction with them. I feel like there's something about them that sort of annoys you, but it's actually about your awareness of them. You've got to the dream is basically alerting your subconscious mind to some awareness of that. So yeah, a bit of an interesting one, Kay. I feel like you need to have a think about that. Hi, Finder Donuts. You're wondering what A thinks or feels of you. Okay, I was told the bottom one. All right, so it's the bottom one. So Finder Donuts, I've got universe. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. I actually feel like you don't know what your goal is with A. It's kind of like you're changing the goal or the end point based on what you think they think. So I want you to be completely honest with you, even if you write it down a piece of paper and seal it in an envelope, and and literally sort of put that away. Then when you have sort of interaction with A, have a look back at that envelope to make sure you're true to yourself and what your intentions are, because the universe is looking. It's a good connection. The universe is helping you to manifest that. Thank you. Hi, Vicky. Thanks, Rhonda. Still unpacking boxes. I keep saying we have to do more, and yes, I have been, Rufus. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So there's a pat on the back, particularly from your mum. with being more ruthless, because it was a male voice. So I'm assuming that was your dad who was saying, take the emotion out of it. Because I mean, you're his little girl, basically. I mean, you're an adult woman, but you're still your dad's little girl. So he knows that, you can be upset and sort of need a cuddle. But so he was the one saying take the emotion out. But yeah, your mum's basically giving you a pat on the back for being more ruthless. So that's absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much for that confirmation, Vicky. Alrighty. So, okay, so I'm just going to go back to YouTube. So more people watching on Facebook as well. Okay, now lots of people are retracting their messages. I think when I've answered a question, I retract it, so that's fine. I'm not going to take it personally, but it just means if I am scrolling and looking for it, I can't see where I last was. Okay, who's eating chocolate? I can taste chocolate now, and I really want some chocolate. So whoever's eating chocolate, thanks for distracting me. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do a couple more on YouTube before I go back to Facebook. Um, okay, so oh, thanks for that, Gianna. Okay, Wed Gay has said, I have really complicated situation in my family. What do you think? Play the game kindly. Tell first of his name. I'm feeling like, yeah, okay, tuning into that energy, I feel the same energy as my family. The way I try to resolve issues in my family when someone said one thing, someone said another thing, is I try to get them all in the same room and say, okay, so you've said this, you've said that, what's going on, kind of thing. I'm just feeling like people aren't being held accountable and are just being careless with their words. And I feel like you need to try to stop that energy by making people aware of it in front of each other, is what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling more be direct, because it's, if you sort of play the game, then you're sort of lowering your energy and lowering your integrity by doing that. And with especially with complicated family dynamics, that's what they do want to do. They want to drag you back into it, and they want to keep your energy low. So you're allowing that to happen by playing that game. So my feeling is stop playing the game and be more direct and try to resolve it, try to stop it. All right, thank you for that. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so just going to go back to oh, thank you, Gwenny, you liked and shared. So you're not eating chocolate, bugger, hey? um okay, Gwenny asked a question. I'm just trying to find it. Anything for me, please. Okay. All right, I'm going to pick a card for you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pick a crystal card. I've got my crystal cards. I did a big clear out of cards that I'm not using, and I sold about 4 decks of cards, like just ones that I brought at Mind Body Spirit festivals and that I've attended. And then I looked again at the crystal ones, and they just felt felt absolutely beautiful. Like I was really just drawn to them. So I wasn't before. So that's great. Hopefully I'll learn about crystals now. So I've got a little book of interpretations, but I'm not going to look at the booklet. I'm just going to do my own interpretation. Okay, Gwenny, I've got Moonstone for you. What I'm feeling is you're quite clairvoyant, Gwenny. So sorry, it's a bit reflective. Yeah, but that's basically the message, being reflective. You're quite clairvoyant, so you really have an ability to see through crap, basically. And, if you look at sort of the moonstones, it's not transparent, but it's sort of, some are translucent, some are more opaque. So it's almost like you're seeing energy of people that is clear and energy of people that is not clear. So I feel like have business dealings, have partnerships, and have customers of people who are clearer to read. Because if there's any sort of opaqueness or any sort of cloudiness, then that's their energy, and you want to even, so you can either play that two ways, just sort of not entertain that at all, or actually say, well, you go clean up your act, or you go do this. So be quite, set quite high standards for yourself, Gwenny. Like, be quite strict and say, well, you need to do this before we consider working with you. So I feel like your reading is sort of about business and partnership and work, and it's not that you can't help, or you could help everyone, but what I'm feeling is be more selective in who you help, because it's actually going to make your job less complicated, is what I'm feeling. And it also means that energetically you're then at a higher level, and the service, the assistance you can give people is even more significant, is what I'm feeling. It's more, you've got a beautiful, beautiful healing energy, Gwenny. You really have. It's quite funny. I wouldn't want to mess with you. Like, I really would. I think if we argued, we'd just surprise the hell out of each other. Like, you'd be surprised at things that come out of my mouth. I'd be surprised by you. So you're like me. You're very gentle, but you're incredibly strong, and people don't realize until they mess with you. So, um, you got that beautiful energy, but in terms of work, who you work with, and what clients you have, be selective in, and hold them to high standards, I feel, Gwenny. So thank you for that. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Enjoyed my reading. Thank you. Thanks. Hi, Leanne. Okay, Sarah has said, "Hi, Rhonda. Can you give me any insight into court tomorrow with my ex? Nerve getting the better of you." Yeah, if you're feeling like that, actually just breathe slower. Just really breathe slower. Um, I feel like you're going to be given an opportunity to speak, and even if you need to vocalize how you're feeling and say, "Look, I'm sorry. Could I have a glass of water, or could I just slow my breathing down, or something," like, just to be able to like, what I'm feeling is, don't just sort of blurt out things for the sake of um, being out of the limelight and not talking. I feel like really give yourself every opportunity to speak, because I feel like you need to speak. You need to get it off your mind, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, but thank you so much for that, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Gwenny. Good, you understand, and the healing. Okay. And Gwenny, when I was doing your reading, probably gonna sound really stupid. It actually felt like someone was giving me a massage. I felt hands. So let me know if anyone saw shadows or anything around me. So I don't know whether you're thinking of getting a massage, but certainly the healing is what I felt all over. But it's actually, I just feel like when you actually help someone, it's like getting a healing massage. That's what I felt. I hope that didn't creep you out. All right, thanks for that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to YouTube. Hopefully, people have stopped deleting comments and I can see where I'm going. Okay, so all right, so I believe so. Gogo's retracted that. Oh, thank you, Queen G. Okay, so Kip Q has said, "How do you see me going to university? I mean, will my dad buy me a car or a bike?" Okay, tuning into energy, Kip. I just got a sore right knee. I don't know what that's about. Will dad buy you a car? Will dad buy you a bike? Okay, I've got more of a yes to a bike. But I'm not clear on that, a car or bike. But I'm also I'm also feeling like you don't have to. I feel like you're sort of, your reliance on your dad is sort of limiting you as well. Um, I just feel like you can sort of creatively, like, if you buys your bike but you want a car, you can sort of creatively, you can manifest that and take action to get that car yourself, or get access to a car. So that's what I feel, or even move closer to university. Like, there's ways you can sort of change your situation to not be relying on your dad, if you're feeling limited by your dad, is what I'm being told. All right, thank you for that. Okay, so Gogo said, "Any messages from my spirit guides?" Okay, I've just got being told, watch your elbow. Are you getting really sore elbows or something? I'm feeling just elbow and shoulder pain, particularly in my right side. So I don't know what that is, Go. That's interesting because before I felt, yeah, because your messages was your message was above kept G and I got kept Q and I got a sore right knee. So I don't know what's going on with the right hand side of your body. It's quite strange. Okay, so I am feeling, tuning into energy, Go, that things are a bit sort of sporadic. It's almost like you get I'm just trying to. It's difficult for me to do your reading because I'm suddenly thinking of a million other things I could be doing. So I feel like that's tuning into your energy in being a bit sporadic. Um, I don't know what the pain is I'm feeling on the right hand side of your body. What that means for you. If I mean, obviously, psychic reading doesn't replace expert advice or medical advice or anything like that. So if you do have any pain or that sort of sensation resonates with you, please go to your doctor and get that investigated. The card I got for oh, interesting. Card I got for you was focus. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. I just got told business and life decisions. Yeah, you've really got to and it's not anxiety I'm tuning into. I just feel like your mind's going a million miles an hour. So literally, what I'm feeling like when you wake up in the morning, Go, and it's funny, your name is Go, like as in on the go. I feel like when you wake up in the morning, before like you're going to be thinking of a million things you got to do. Just sit in bed, read a book, or have a cup of tea, or something kind to yourself. Just do that to start of them at the start of the day. Then pick two things you need to do and do those. And then if your mind starts racing again, go back to that spot either in bed and then just calm the mind. Because I feel like if you can still the mind a bit, then you'll be able to achieve a lot more and be more focused. Okay, message retracted from Princess Nee. Ben Sear said, will Jay hurt my brother physically? I'm actually getting a yes to that. And there's alcohol involved. I just feel like burping. Tapper has said, which should I invest my money in, silver RV or 4D? Will it be worth investing? I'm being drawn to the 4D, but obviously, like I said before, I'm not a financial advisor or an expert, so speak to someone who actually has knowledge about that. But tuning into your energy, I'm more drawn to the 4D. Okay, so I believe that's. So I've got a few more on YouTube, but I'm going to head back to Facebook. So thank you so much to everyone on Facebook who's shared or hosted a watch party, or even liked my page and shared my page. I really appreciate it. Just let me know that you have done that so that you can enter my competition to win the reading. And thank you everyone on YouTube who let me know where you're watching from, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let people know that I do this every Tuesday at 7. Okay, so I'm just scrolling up to see any messages. So if everyone can send Sarah hugs or hearts, because she's going to court tomorrow. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, hopefully that made sense with the little girl. Is that a daughter or a niece? Okay. Leanne, did I read yours? Could you comment whether I have or not? Oh, Gwenny, beautiful. We just had a bath. And yeah, Charlie, it's just one reading per live as well. Thank you, Elise, for liking and sharing. Okay, Elise. Talking of, Gwenny's just said she's, because I tuning into Oh, you don't have a daughter or niece. Okay. So I wonder who the girl is. Oh, I haven't read yours. Sorry, Leanne. Okay, thank you for that. So I'll just go back. Okay, so Leanne has said anything regarding love. Okay, I'm going to draw one of these cards. Oh, thank you, Greta. You just subscribed. Okay. So that one actually just, this one just popped out for me. Okay. So this is a card I picked out for you, Leanne, regarding love. Respects. Know that your soulmate will naturally exalt you above all others. If this is not so, you must. You'll know your soulmate have met when there's mutual respect, when boundaries that you've both set and promises that you've made are kept. Each must value themselves too and take pride in whatever they do. Um, I'm I'm feeling like someone is in your energy around love, Leanne, but I'm feeling like it's not. It feels like it's a previous partner because it feels like there's not that respect. So that's interesting. I pulled that card. Um, but I'm also feeling like that last relationship um has sort of like changed your perspective on relationships. So what I'm feeling is you've got to almost like wipe your eyes clean, like look at it from a fresh point of view. Don't. It's kind of like, and it's also about setting affirmations. So if you were to say, "Oh, he's probably going to be bad with money," then you'll attract someone that's bad with money. So as in, as opposed to, "Oh, I wonder what his financial interests are." Like, change the affirmation, or I'm going to meet someone who's um, sensible with money. So I feel like, um, sort of set the tone of the way you're thinking about a future partner. That's what I'm feeling. But certainly, respects is very important. It's got to be a respectful relationship. Um, Actually, the same applies for you as well, Charlie. Yeah, Gwenny's just talking about the healing. She said she'd just come out of the bath where she soaked with meditation and a candle. Has anyone ever been, if anyone's based in Sydney or Australia, has anyone ever been to the Japanese bathhouse in the Blue Mountains? Or do they know of any in New South Wales that they recommend? If you could, please just please contact me. Look at my Facebook group. Sorry, look on my website, rondasreadings.com, and let me know. Okay, Elisa said, "Can you tell me what will happen in my business?" Okay, I'm feeling like it's going to. What I'm seeing is basically three cogs sort of like turning, and I feel like one is changing direction, but the other two are keep turning. So I'm feeling like you've got three facets of your business, but one of them you need to take an about spin or reflect on a recent decision you've made. So I feel like the other two areas will go smoothly, but there's one that needs a bit of tweaking, and look back to what you did previously. It's almost like you made changes too quickly, is what I'm feeling, Lise. But I hope that makes sense. Hi, Salajan. Yeah, so not in a relationship. Yeah, but I do feel like, Leanne, it's looking at it with a fresher perspective. Hi, Vivian. That's okay, Vivian. I won't take it personally. Didonna said, any love messages for me? Okay. The reason why I'm doing the Facebook ones is because my YouTube chat has frozen. So I'm literally just doing these first. Okay. So Didon, the message I got for you is awareness. When I focus on positive energy, I'm aware that I attract more of it. Now that sounds really general, doesn't it? I feel like that's died on to do with one of your daughters. There's a bit of angst about sort of being too critical of herself. And you've got to sort of help her create more positive energy, is what I feel, Didon. All right, thank you for that. Okay, so my YouTube just had movement again, so I'll head back to that. So Gianna said, hi, anything you pick up for me? I'm just feeling relaxed, Gianna. It's I feel like you're worried about the intentions of a female around you, but I actually feel like her intentions are good, but she's a little perhaps immature in the way she expresses her intentions. Kathleen said, will N visit me soon? I'm feeling a yes. I feel like she's been trying for a while. Oh, Gianna, Gianna, you might be looking at my old Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings of Rocks. I've got a new Facebook page called Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and it's a picture of me with the little angel wings. Okay, Savannah has said any messages for me. I'm just going to pick a card. Do you write poetry or something, Savannah? Why am I'm feeling like you've got to get back to writing, and there's something about writing it in a verse or writing it in a interesting or creative way. So I'm being told back to writing for you, and whether that's, if you don't want to sort of write professionally, it's going to help you with your work and your ideas, help with your creative flow. So the card I pulled for you is ambition. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. Facebook. So yeah, Gian, I read yours. Okay, so Alison has said, any mini reading for me? Okay, I'm told a crystal one for you, Alison. Okay, this is the card I got for you, Alison. So this is Crocite. I'm feeling like, Alison, that's new beginnings for you. It's also sort of being creative, and for me, it's also fertility. Fertility is in new beginnings. So there's something, and if you look at the little sort of sparks coming out of it, it's kind of like they're each like you've set yourself up for new beginnings, is what I feel. All right, so thank you for that, Alison. Okay, so yeah, definitely write more, Sylvia. Okay, so I'm just going to be going for another few minutes. So I'm Rhonda Kelly. I'm a psychic medium based in Sydney, Australia. My website is rhondasreadings.com. So you can contact me to book a reading if you want to go into more depth about any of these. My Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly. My YouTube channel is Rhonda's Readings. So check out my other content. I do spirit animals, I do cookings, I meet other psychics and interview them. If you're based in America or Canada, I'm on another app called Purple Ocean. So you can actually contact me through that. My nick is the same. It's Rhonda's Readings, my nickname on Purple Ocean. I'm also on Psychic TV Australia, ptvaustralia.com.au. I'm pin 9897. I'm actually about to log on and do a live with them. So I might do another YouTube. I might start another YouTube while I'm doing that live. But the only thing is I won't be able to answer any YouTube questions because I'll be really busy. There's usually on my YouTube, on my Facebook lives, I get about up to a dozen people at a time. But on the PTV lives, I'll get like a couple of hundred people. So I won't be able to answer any YouTube questions on that. But I might just do that just so that you can see me live on another medium. And if you'd like to look at my social media, I'm on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic. I'm on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. I'm also on Patreon if you want to become a member. So it's patreon.com/Rhonda's Readings. Okay, so I've read Alice. I'm just reading through YouTube to see what I've missed or not missed. Okay, yeah, it's just flicking. Yeah, so I believe I've answered a lot of those. Okay, Bethany has said, why did Scott ask me to have a baby with him and then go cold? Because Scott doesn't know what he wants, basically. He's a bit, yeah, he's got to work out what he wants. So I certainly don't feel like him starting a family is a good idea. It's almost like he's got, there's a feeling of restlessness. It's like he wants to do lots of things, but he doesn't know exactly what he'll do or what he's more likely to do. Sylvia, I can't repeat the reading because I just got told, I just do the readings as I get them. But I remember yours is definitely more writing, and I also felt like there was a poetry aspect to yours as well. And I feel like even if you don't have the writing as a profession or like something that you're making money from, I feel like writing for you would make other areas of your life easier because you're sort of letting out that creative outlet, is what I'm feeling. All right. So thank you to everyone who's watching on YouTube. Please like my Facebook channel, or subscribe to my Facebook channel, Rhonda's Readings. Please like the video. Please tell your friends about me. So I'll just type in my website so you've got that. Okay, so that's just frozen. Yeah, so contact me if you'd like to book in for a more in-depth reading. But I'm going to sign off now because I'm going to log into Peter V in just a little bit. I will actually stop the. I will. Oh, hi, Robin. She's watching on Facebook. I will actually stop the live because I'll log back in. Yeah, I'll log back in when I do my live. All right, thank you.